Right, so go dtí seo dobar is má ahar go said x as, so next time is got to said y as. So American tas just run my free 35.5 and so in similar fashion the signed area between the curve x and g of y and the y-axis for c as well y between c and d is given by x dy. So raise what to actually got to show to got let y equation agus in terms of x in terms of y. So basically, so to swap all hard to cottage. So make the cosla sample of the hin does it do a curve x equals y squared plus 1. So shin x in terms of y, whereas River Shaw we made go per la y equals x squared numbers and so y in terms of x. So next time you go said formulas x in terms of y. So just call you them off when you because carway be a good the formula if flip all hard to hin x in terms of y and there's the gen in the question. It's basically a rod kerne American two sheets of t when shaw. What the positive side on y axis to call be jarifa agus what to the negative side on x axis or the y axis to call be julta. Agus the race basically in rod kerne a be equal to genu dy dx net integral dot x in terms of y and net y in terms of x. Okay, so just touch it like kiss over the hin and agus rhyme for each. Okay, so kiss over the hin. Okay, doing grow x quadrumla 4 minus y squared. Okay, so find the area to the right of the x to the y axis bounded by the curve x equals 4 minus y squared. Now, here rod to the getty and not to the getty sketch a haranch done curve. Okay, so it is just kind of obruma catch will a curve in y ash, so curve x cosmos 0. Because the reason is the turn sketch then curve to the getty obruma catch will have in y ash. So the curve called the Rodgers and Shaw. So it is curve to x cosmos 0 you punch. So with the x cosmos 0 you to y minus 4 squared cosmos 0, y squared cosmos k so to y cosmos plus or minus da. So it is tasking called the curve will da agus egg luge da. Okay, now it is merkin to minus a ton. So smeechy gurker x graph of balancing it would be an or gurker balancing, so it's an N shape. So that's a U shape because minus a ton is an N shape graph, so task will go the curve of Gormerson. Okay, I guess the most question Aharson done cashed. Okay. Shin the x I guess shin the y. So then Aharson obruma it is to me called o da g minus da because there's a ligger t wine. Now the conjuration will be split out, but because there's a ligger t shaw done y ash to me the obruma. So the reason is question integral in us so to ahar quadrum integral da g luge da, so it is to da g luge da x dy. So shin basically da can screen. So he can screen shin da g luge da to x cosmic k minus y squared d dy. Okay, I guess just integration to Slanú version a da here in the end is just x and hy. Okay, so you're machine Slanú. So you to bracket. So it is you to k y into question and shin minus I guess it is da so shin y cubed is going to 3. Because it is to call da g minus da. Okay. So the shin quadrumla it is Lina Mart sha and h will y nesh could have da. So you to art minus art is going to 3 minus x minus da, so you to minus art minus for minus so it's going to be plus art is going to 3. Okay, so the shin quadrumla art minus art is going to 3 plus art minus art is going to 3. So frigere Mohammed shin like says you to art shejig plus minus shejig is going to 3. So you to shejig minus shejig is going to 3. Expedition doing frigere that troha da is going to 3. Was it okay again in it? And then you okay, listen?
Yeah.
Listen, Matthew McRae in it. Okay, right, try to get here and catch over the dawn. When you get here and trail this catch over the door, and then round my fridge, Dolive, and then round my Drago G catch over the Keher Shea. Ocean get on, you know, like Keher Shea. Okay, so when why going you shushy, I know he and Shea. So, very my quick woman to the initial trail, the one just catch over the door. Okay. Matthew, Holly to see you.
Just like it, yeah, but ours from Ken Tommy on this, so just
all right.
Majarmit Ken Tommy.
To my just a ruby, so name Ruby a quick woman in Emerson. So just for my
All
feet.
right.
So it is just for my feet, just kissed over the Heenan. So Rodu Janu Ledgerna na you may go such an X ash, so next time you go such a Y ash when you had a retiwell with the curve different. Okay, so X in terms of Y, the go near going and Y in terms of X. So just kind of the reverse, but the graph of balance in it just like a sheet. Okay.
Yep.
And stu match in their station league skate good, and then be mad they rob on ma agus ram a free just to all living.
I like scraping this, you go, Maisha.
Right, good man, Matthew. Okay. So just a lot of free cash over the door. Must you get a couple bum checks just into otherwise just can you have my goal. So cash over the door, find the area to the left of the Y as bounded by the curve. So to X, cosumla Y squared minus dot Y minus 3. Okay, so it is correct cosumla 0 and solve for Y. So you have the Y squared minus dot Y minus 3 cosumla notch, factorize. You have the Y for Y, heen for 3 minus agus plus. So the Y cosumla luigi heen agus the Y cosumla 3. So raise to the sketch a harness in dushin. Now, it is the tam shot to y squared to apostrophe, so it is to the curve gullu ag luigi heen and shot, agus gullu ag 3 and shot, agus to the curve gall of ballashin. Okay, so to the left of the y-axis, to curve in aharsin. Okay, what's inside the again?
You will a curve should go a ball alert.
Because see the y squared positive, so it's it'll be a U-shaped graph. So smuichi gauksha ballashin, it's in the positives and the negatives. So with the gauksha ballashin, go near y graph, it's positive U-shape. With a minus, it'll be N-shaped graph. See, smuichi kosla the verswapashin heart via gaukermerson, it's a U-shaped graph. Does that make sense? Because the positive against the negative rotation. So it is the road kerne when you y just to the genu from left to right in each balala. Okay. So it is task and shin jin balla 10 graph gulave. Okay. I guess your fair graph a harn jugoni, but it is kujinsha la chashpan the gahari in the kesni tomorrow in tasha tower to gujigin to gujit to the end. So it is the ahar codumla integral, so racing we call it 3 gg luigi heen that x dy. So racing codumla integral 3 gg luigi heen the y squared minus the y minus 3 dy agus the signature obrumo. So race square bracket, so you have to y cubed is going to 3 minus y squared the y minus 3y. And then you okay, listen. Call it 3 gg luigi heen. So lean chin is that. So 3 had the way. So 3 you to nui minus nui minus nui. Right? So 3 for 3 nui for 3 fi sharp transfer 3 shin nui minus nui minus nui. I guess the is 2 and shin timid call L. Now can you come ye? Because the shin a t-shirt and graph that had negative, so behold doing negative answer L. Okay? So it is Christian minus 1, so you have to minus heen 3 here. Minus heen agus plus 3. Okay, so some luncheon like this. So right nui mal nui, so it means fakla luigi nui minus agus the some rod to see bracket, so shin do heen agus yeri so heen agus yeri minus nui, so figure you to minus 10 and 2/3. Okay, which is 32 over 3 faster. Figure Kerno on Kishjarna. Which is okay again there. Is the quadrant minus 32 over 3. Now because there's a t-shot and graph, Sinity will make negative answer in Shogun. Okay, but to figure the area is 32 over 3. Okay, so can you come in ten aha quadrant traha dash in the 3. And then you okay, listen? Yeah, right. So just what's the image in which Kish Keher, I guess Kish ever to 3 rod kern reached. Or we'll see find the area bounded by the curve that the y axis for 0 to 1. Right, the 3 rubble difference around me 3. Okay. Will dash screech again then you or should get a bomb in the birch? Right, again like right, so remember 3 kiss to 3 inch. Okay, so kiss to 3 x quadrumla 3y squared luigi. Okay, I guess the misgeri the x ash at the y ash I guess near to y at the 0 I guess heen. So she wrote to me to okay. So reached x quadrumla 0. I guess you to 3y squared minus ni quadrumla 0, 3y squared quadrumla ni. So to y squared quadrumla 3, so y quadrumla square root 3 plus or minus. Right. Awkward with your, but anyway, square root 3 a ton. Okay. So reached my time sketched and graphic. Then we call O square root 3 could you minus square root 3 reach plus y squared a ton, so tasking shape machine a ton. Okay, but the time seo to muid cuairtú idir y as, so sin y as an sin, agus 0 go dtí hín. So we have just go dtí dearmid sin ever a hín an sin the y as. So that means chun just se lína sin y equals 1. Okay, so to muid cuairtin ahar seo an seo. Okay, we sin take go hanna. So sin in ahar to muid cuairtú in ceist ever a 3. Right, so ahar integral, so it's called square root 3 go dtí minus square root 3 the 3y squared minus 9 dy. So rest sin neamní go dtí hín an sin you see. Sin neamní go dtí hín. Do you get it?
Yeah.
To y gal 0 go dtí hín, so mar sin hín to muid cuairtin area sin sin. Agus a y as agus 0 go dtí hín. Yeah?
Okay, 0 G heen integral then.
So find the area bounded by the curve x equals 3y squared minus 1. The y-axis for 0 near to y ní smó na codrum na 0 agus ní slú na codrum na hín. So that means near to y ní smó na codrum na 0 agus ní slú na codrum na hín. So it means cuairtin area sin and sin. Good gene graph obviously. Because my image of ballast will go on forever and ever. It makes no sense. So Kaisha Vin ballast. Makes sense? Agus reached to the fregre a golave bicurma bahorgum the fregre negative because tasha irritation done y ash. So Robin is in the mark, so you do y cubed minus 9y. Square root 3 is going minus square root 3. So this is in quadrant, so touch me la square root 3 head the way. So you do 3 square root 3, and then your equation square root 3 by square root 3, you do 3, with the first square root 3, so it's 3 square root 3, minus 9 square root 3. Okay, minus bracket is this minus square root 3 cubed, so you do minus 3 square root 3, I guess you do minus you do plus 9 square root 3. Okay, so that's in quadrant, so 3 minus 9, you do minus 6 square root 3. I guess the reason show you to plus or minus 6 square root 3. So fregare, you to lose your square root 3. Oh, geez, gene mistake. Yes, there's a galo he and G minus. But she rod with us a giddy retention kiva to me galo 0 G.
Well, granny there should too, so yeah.
Ah, to me galo he and G 0. Yes, because it's just quite. We must in I had a like square root 3, so actually it's a like contract. Yes, so she card. Yeah, so it is to me galo he and G 0. So it is for the ratio to 1 minus 9. Minus 0 minus 0, so fregare lujart. Okay, so aha quadrant art. Okay. So the image care quick and then remedy could G exercise 35.6. So you mentioned Jantis wrong, darn the wrong, and you I guess over ball it, and then your fucking chin and weather at 35.7. I guess in the chapter Jantin. So actually for mentioned Jantin is question the Hilma. Which is perfect. Right. Okay. Well 3 again do you give me Robalama?
Yep.
Yep. So I'm Drake G cast every care. So hooks and action graph doing your time show, which is handy. So then x equals y squared by 4y. So find the area bounded by the curve and the y-axis. So erase the cuirt in our show. So erase can we just task conversion 0 so the punches in the all right. Okay, so you do y squared plus k y cosmal notch. So you do y for y plus k cosmal notch. So the y cosmal 0 y cosmal luigi k. So task conversion by like luigi k. This is 0. So reach aha cosmal integral o minus k Jeremy 0 go minus k or k minus k go 0 so 0 go minus k. Okay, that y squared plus k y dy. Okay, so integrate. So you to y cubed is going to 3 plus the y squared 0 g minus k. So because minus k, so you to minus shaska k is going to 3 plus trohado minus or 0 here we go minus. So you have to 0 plus 0 minus, and then you have to minus shaska k is going to 3 minus trohado. Because reach to the faculty minus trohado is going to 3. So ahar cosmos trohado is going to 3. So very straightforward. Are you okay, Lashin?
So just kind of back a positive on it.
Aye, because in Higa ahar chihiv negative. You cannot ever get a negative area, so it's going to be positive. It's just the menu to show negative is because to show a t-shirt and graph. So test gets it's going to ahar going to what did lua julta because there's your t-shirt and graph. So erase in the imagination could be positive for honey. For you know species because you can never have a negative area. Is it okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What's in again then? I'm Drake quick.
Yeah, sure. I'm going to fall. You get just second.
No bother. Knock down bother. When you integration go hawks. Like me into casting but sure the test like to go away flyer. It's not difficult like so. I guess cheek could would than you, so it's definitely worth a study. I'll go my few ways that you go minus.
Because I screech sugar in this.
Right. Screech again on you. And then you okay?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so quick. Find the area bounded by the x-axis and the curve x equals y squared minus 4y plus 3. For y, so to make all other hin agus keher. Okay, so to make bogu other hin agus keher. Now, so kiss the quick tiny which upper mod the points of value. So x cosmos 0, the usual. So you do y squared minus keher y plus 3 cosmos notch. Factorize. You do y for y hin for 3 minus agus minus. So the y cosmos hin agus the y cosmos 3. Okay. Now, we're having in your sketch done graphion. So just turn your and show her. Den graph will ik hier agus ik 3. Okay. So erase to the curve y squared san tá pasta so tá curve mar sin so tucha sé níos mar sin. Right na cos leis. Okay. Now, tá muid cuirtin graph idir chin agus céir so idir pointí hín so muid cuirtin ahar sin an sin go dtí céir an seo. So tá dhé value sin agat. So muid cuirtin gata seo agus a gata seo an seo. Okay. So caiimid sin an spretal isteach an dhé fort. Because the dhé opposite sides caiimid dhé spretal isteach an dhé fort. So tá ahar codrum le so head part so hín go dtí 3 so 3 hín go dtí 3 or 3 go dtí hín gúní sí spella. So 3 go dtí hín dá y squared minus 4y plus 3 dy agus a ríist sin siirmid area 1 agus area 2 integral 3 go dtí hín dá y squared minus ceithre y plus 3 dy agus not sin 3 go dtí ceithre. Okay, so sin rud tá muid cuirtu. So make tú spread sama stein yes, region. So hín go dtí 3 and then 3 go dtí ceithre. So upper ma area 1 headway, so we integrate to y3 is going to 3 minus y squared plus 3y. It's in 3 go dtí hín agus I cinseo tá muid fáil roid cearna y cubed is going to 3 minus y squared plus 3y. Agus sin ceithre go dtí 3. Obair sin amach. So you to 9 minus r-jig plus 9. Minus hín 3 minus 2 plus 3. So sin na tí sin. Is the ríist a sin coilh codrum le 0 minus so you to tá mar sin 1 and 1/3 so sin ceithre is gonna 3. Agus a ríist minus a bheith son cos tá mid of minus. Tí bhile chuiste ceithre so you to seasca ceithre is gonna 3 minus 3 plus 2 agus a ríist minus 3 so sin roid cearna sin so tá sin codrum mar 0. Minus 0. So pregra fannin tí seo an seo, so you to seasca ceithre is gonna 3 minus 32 plus 12. Is bhí sin de ceithre is gonna 3. Now, make it to a cheistin sin. Tá cinseo gáil bhí negative agus tá sé minus 4/3 agus tá seátar doing 4/3. So then ahar codrum le heile. So ahar online. Codrum le ceithre is gonna 3 plus ceithre is gonna 3. So to art is gonna 3. For ahanana sin. So dhéanamid ceiste séanas agus lachmid brick. Lachmid brick leabhar agus tuachmid arás an sin. Tá chuinín video gáil tá muid just go le partial record. So mu tá sé géirí triala bhaint just ceiste sé and then raibh má fríd sin ar thug má back and then raibh mid go dtí head section eile. Mu sin okay gan anya? Yeah. So tá muid just go le bhrú pásan sin arás. Recording since we're free kiss a and then I'm dragging head section. So kiss over a shade graph. So there's the x equals 1 plus 2 e to the y. There's Nyamni Augusta. So erased and the y axis for really in your curve sketch be and so just so the ahar codrum la agus reached to me gal o da gaji 0 that 1 plus e to the 2y dy. Okay, so reached la shin obruma. So reached just shin integral dashin. So reached hina shin. So shin y plus because the da shin so shin le e to the 2y. Agus reached to me gal o da gaji 0. So reached just second away. Down the phone are off. Right, sorry. So reached just leans in a shot. So reached to me fall da plus le e gaji keher minus 0 plus le, because e to the power of 0 is 1. So that the got plus le. Okay. So fregre you to function. So you to da minus le. Well, just give me she says so you to da plus le e to the keher minus le. So fregre bon le mo has da so you to 3 skin da plus le e gaji keher. It's just fag the fregre merchant. And then you okay lesson?
Du fördana jätteriktiga dagen.
Aberson reached? Kaitu no, just 5 minutes. No, just 5 minutes. Ni fe art me the fordana the be because my vintage for to double the aha. So ni higlas ni enu. So just BJ togut, that's it. Now hoklat no shandy calculator e to the power of 4 against you to decimal place. Find to e to the power of 4 against you to 54.598. Then yet that's in plus 3 over 2 is very hard that in decimal place. The multi lot in decimal place. Now the got to check question art into paper scrutiny. You should find the area correct to decimal place, then just question is share the calculator. Brew equals I guess very shan a hard edge correct to 2 decimal places or BKJ. Motion okay?
Yeah.
Right. So race trimage in us GG shouldn't again in it, yeah. Okay. So race trimage in us GG head sectional. So head sectional us to make the combinal and all this to talk in us. They were able to catch nearly now to 3 method, so area between 2 curves. So make it to clear catch near whether to make kind of yeah curve. So for example, the move curve August summer show just Abernish go had in my U-shaped graph I guess go curve machine. Now Abernish go with question a harsin for example. So it's the area between 2 curves. So the 3 doi hiking show yenu. So method every heen is open to ma costland ahar. So natural Abernish grun yelly in bully ponchation. So dobra ma and ahar finally done hit done curve shot. So aberration f of x. So dobra ma and ahar shin shin. So jimage ahar every heen. Agus shin funny ahar every do. Dobra ma in ahar faster. We all good an ahar shin obru ma faster. Done curve kernel. Okay. Now in the return of it, dobra ma ahar 3 inch done curve shot. So we 3 leak we go stage shin a leak. Okay, and then when you to do and ma 3 agus some heen lash. So the kind of the summer style in the curve slan area so should method every heen. Okay, so it is to just kind of that big curve there to genus journaline as well line because we'll go the end in sections. Okay, we short to negative did so we'll go the humpag positive. So shimbala way. So to the gobber marking of the ahar omland curve ocean gujishan done curve on shaw to the gobber mark curve and shan dog is heen and then when da mars 3 agus omi la hina agus variation the curve omland to the quartun garden. In shin kiel deef. Yeah. Yeah, so erased sin method ever a heen, agus erased the sample sin example ever a heen la sin a heshmadiv. Now method ever a dawn sin vertical and horizontal translation of curves. So ruddy en sin bogan sin the curve stress agus shees la translation. My opinion, I would avoid your more sim mahin in sequential, but it is big grinding to do one. I would avoid method number 2. Sarlum's method number 1 because you're in shiny smoky. I'll do nothing to go ma. Whereas to the bogula translation, so guess what the English Robugnis Jacre. Now depends faster the cash carwi Auburn translations Robugnis fair. For example, Abernes grow graph with Costlashon, Costland graftion, if to get in Ahar Gujin Lane Shun, with the question Aharson and Shun. Now, Wirchin is foster Shin Wogu Shees. I guess graph of Wogu Shees, I guess Aharel to the X Ash. Otherwise, Mobrant as a man Aharushin Gujishan, that for an Aharson plus 1 square Shin Mohas. So you'd be subtract, Ransel as you subtract. I think Harwith is a Robunis foster Higval. Na the genuine translations because there's a forest mistake here in last translations. I guess method number 3 in Shun is the vertical strip method. Now, vertical strip method to the point y2 minus y1, which is basically short, but to combine a whole lot of J. Wallen Sedivla Jenny, I would recommend sticking the method number 1 because I think that's his first higval. I guess that's forest in the sections here now. Jenny mission the question goes at method number 1. I guess it is merchant is in the question Sean. This is the method number 1 and the question Sean League because in my opinion I think what's a Robugnis first to the time the graph jail Jenny. Now what merchant is question Shaw Hocklet or Keshiheen Hocklet method number 2 such association of Wogu Shees. Queen curve and goes a translation. Kyansha Hocklet method number 3 usage because of the call point to one Guji point, but it is, in my opinion, Tony's first just method number 1 usage. It is just a scutain kid method at the Lugutanum, but the getting through a trial, point shell as a 3 method, expect at a fortune at the chain. Do some main, I think method 1 is probably kind of fossa near to the time graphs. So, if I go machine give hain, PG method to show hain get again. So, it reached to 3 methods and shen to find the area under the curve. To Miskola, you kish over the hain, you said you hit method from your ahan kish. But then you be getting arm method, alla usage instu, you try my freed method, alla what you get. Okay. Well, kish need then you be through dashan. No, right. So, just touch image 35.6. I guess your method number Goni goes at method number 1 because Chilam Hain Gershon can as fossa Latigval. So the graph of good and so reached to the graph of good time to shade the curve, I guess the shin codumla y codumla x carne plus heat. Berlin lane y codumla quick. I guess the reached to mid question ahasha at the reverse. Okay. Now, so an arsenal really to me quite to punch shot. I guess a punch shot. So to yeah, find the other. So ruddy to find the point of intersection at the curve. I guess a linear. So resub Kirk and the wine codumla canala. So you to x carne plus heen codumla quick. So to x carne codumla keher. So to x codumla plus or minus do. So he glums to test him. Let's go shin bolu egg minus do. I guess go shin bolu egg do. Just the point of intersection to double mod the x value. Okay, and then you okay, listen. I guess the reason shan rod to me call a question shan so to me fall if ahar omlan fwyn so yen medinian ahar don curve fwyn curve. So my speech does it rod to me yen shan to me my harms just sketch gasted on curve. To me fall in ahar shaw and shaw. I guess the reached so go need to me go ma ahar the curve to kujin x as to me fall in ahar fwyn curve. Okay, so to me go ma ahar shaw. I guess the reached when you mention a mahas a square. So he can when you mahas ahar a square and shun. I guess the reason doing ahar at the fake is the shin. So shin goes a subtraction method. Okay, so ahar a square tascuin gol mis gal o minus dog g da so sin ceher agus the mi gal sus g quick. So tascuin gol quick gol ahar square sin cosma 20. Okay, ahan yo okay lasan. So tascuin gol ahar square cosma fi. Now bun ahar e canal fuin lina mahas. So ris kaimachina obruma. So ris to mi fallen integral at the da g luja da done x squared plus 1 dx. Okay, so raised integrate, so you to x cubed is going to 3 plus x equal to da g minus da. Lynch in the shot. So you to curve, I guess you to da yet we so an artist going to 3 plus da minus luja artist going to 3 minus da. So raised station cosma artist going to 3 plus da plus artist going to 3 plus da. I guess cursion like a the calculator. So you to artist going to 3 plus da plus I guess just made this for da. So you to fisa art is going to 3. So task in school in ahar fine curve cosma fisa art is going to 3. So ten ahar to you where to cosma 20. So shin ahar fi omlan minus ahar fine curve fisa art is going to 3. So 20 minus ahar fine curve, I guess we shin doing fregret that traha da is going to 3. Okay, finishing kiel da hananya.
So you guys to is a be her last guy.
Unit, you hogsha unit to be doing in sichers, so no, you high to units is be screw. Unless you have a unit stage costla go fad that there's an in meters, a meter squared. Now, what to get a unit to screw, he like only in it carny here. A screw because that's a gold ahar goni toshin unit squared. So he lets in the screw what to get. What's an okay again, yeah? Okay, what you get may a new usage costla method number 3 or what you've legal okay let's method to my research.
Methods every 3 like J.
Right, method every 3 is to the usage formula. So it's Mercantister Bourlian of 323 to the usage formula area between two curves to usage strip method. Okay, so it's two usage strip method. So the formula whereas to the quarton area the y2 minus y1. So it's in the formula. So you to g of x minus f of x dx I guess that to so for example Rima Friedchen love actually strip method I guess listen Tanya method should give a secret can be a faku. So what's in again and you can show about ma? Yeah. Okay, I guess just if I give a graph, I guess just Rima Fried strip method. Now, funny strip method, funny can show image y heen to y heen cosmla x squared plus 1, I guess to y da cosmla quick. Okay, so reason is my strip method to ahar cosma integration o da g minus da. So really to me gal o punch shaw, I guess to me laku ahan line. I guess there's some whole lot like the rate of change of ahan line o shen g punch and shen. So rotum is shen it's y2 minus y1 dx. So jalantun y quick in mahas x squared plus heen. So erased no operation in ma so to ahar cosma integral o da g minus da I guess erased y da so shen quick minus I guess erased to jalu x squared plus 1. So question in brackets because the minus on dx. So shen basically wrote to me to go by ma. So the shen cosma integral o da g minus da now to the fall quick luja here so shen keher minus x squared dx. And then just over cinema. So erased but kai to come your to the formula so. Nielsen is the your table in the be strip method, but what the Honish new such shen especially rodaton na to the copper ma a differ. Ma comes a lean away in charge just leave in it shin the y2 against shin the y1. So the copper ma differ. idir y1 agus y2. So smuoite ar a fad y1 agus a 5 y2 is the gobar má a differ as tá sé bogadú ré. So rést gen 4 minus x squared, so rést út ceithre x minus x cubed is gynna 3 a rést imid gáil ó minus dó go g minus dó. Agus a rést siglan sin na línuiste. So you tú dó fa ceithre art minus art is gynna 3 minus agus a rést út minus art plus art is gynna 3. Agus a rést fyrir sin freigrid da art minus art is gynna 3 plus art minus art is gynna 3. What's my chart in go? So minus plus art is gynna 3. So fyrir sin art sa art sé, so tá sin cosma sé minus sé is gynna 3. Vís a cosma trocha dó is gynna 3. Is fyrir utan freigrid cearna. Okay, so a rís brehan se cyn bala hen to the hen I get a Níl se gáil a reit leat is this an exam use the strip method to solve the area. So it has a good thing BG method a healing test is fossa. Ma sé me hen to the loom gala method number 1, I think was a robunis fossa. Not all the time, but at least the method 2 is not bad, but just kaita come your honors, or method 3 kaita come your honors your formula. Okay. Which you hen get a holiday guji kist over the just in darna and kist. So my image my yen should kist 3 quick short agus nui. Okay. So I'm free 3 quick short agus nui nash. And it's BJ now we magenta higleve clean for your upper baller. What's an okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, just Merkin to kist dodge and sin cost like kist heed, but just to the good said y equal x equals formula and that y equals. So cost and rod imagine and in the character. So basically rod kerna. Just go to swap x for your y. So I can and you can be robalama. Graph. We kan we inte kunna ta en graf. Jag tar vart det kan ju bara till trasni hela så det kan chatnis friction. Engus friction. So what the height up by head to in a punch shot. I guess a punch shot. So to graph of y equals x squared logic here. I guess in Canada 8 minus 2x squared. So because this is called trassen, this is boluig in x ash, convert to boluig in x ash to make able to get the cosmos 0. So my intensity can the y and cost like x squared minus k her cosmos 0, x squared cosmos k her to x cosmos plus or minus do. Okay, so test good goes to the bolu. Egg plus I guess minus do. Do I get a check out what the cart? Malacking country on shaw. art minus dá x squared cosm 0. So raised to dá x squared cosm art, x squared cosm ceher, x cosm plus or minus dá. So tasca na scoil sin go bhfuil ag minus dá, ag scoil sin go bhfuil ag dá. Now, raised to go yes sum funny add to subtract to the go upper ma and ahar sin, fine curve funny formula sin and sin, agus to the go upper ma area above the curve and sin funny formula sin and sin. Okay. So raised no hocklet a formula we said y2 minus y1, which right here to the upper ma could be.
And you should differ Cockwican Y1, Cockwican Y2.
Yes. Malakantas in line. So just go near to the quarty y1, y2, tar in line HB free rod. So the y2 go go over top, I guess y1 go over bot.
Okay.
Okay. So it is task of the shen, which is y1 against y2. So I'm a free method in love actually, because in that you can some jalous are really different. So it is the formula, so the call dá g minus dá, the y2 minus y1 dx. Okay, so it is the sin cosma integral of dá g minus dá, now y2. So it is in conjugate packet can catch, so show the y2 because there's a the y2 boiling curve sin, so sin 8 minus 2x squared minus, I guess it is we said dot brackets. Okay, I guess you to x squared minus k half on your y1 dx. Okay, so rescreation the mob for written in the bracket. So you to art minus dá x carry here lose x squared plus k half dx, which the codrumna dá could you lose dá. So art plus k half you to dá yig minus 3x squared dx. Okay, I guess in chin just over cinema. So resta aha codrumna. So my which integral dashan, so sin dá yig x minus x cubed. Which the rest to the color dá go g minus dá, agus the rest tashin codrumla physica here minus art minus because minus dá to the minus physica here plus art. I guess the rest tashin codrumla, so art mass physica here you to shejig. I guess the rest you to minus shejig for minus you to plus shejig. So fregere troha dá. Okay. Now, do I get the generation method number 1? Really rotate the unit to fall 8 minus 2x squared here do we or dá g minus dá, and chen to the fall x squared minus 4 or dá g minus dá. Now to minus and short to shock all of it negative, to shock all of it positive, so therefore chitin minus add g plus, and then some in a harley hill. That's basically rotate the color unit. And then you okay, listen. Questioning then you be. So in negation negative, hajali yanu funny upper balle. So quick short agus nui. So me intuition funny upper balle agus Lori you might be missing the in Chornish unless go questioning then you be to game hard for each. Higlif 3 quick or quick short agus ni yanu. Oh, I guess he jig. Quick short ni agus he jig funny upper balle. Quick short ni agus he jig. I guess I'm a free and live in water. What a questioning then you be. Was it okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, manual questioning that you be, he glove log all off, I guess, chef my shiv and water.
Right.
My God.
Plan.
Right.
Thanks, Musher.
Right out, no bother. That's all right, Liam Joe. Liam Joe, Tinchan.